Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak Easy, the podcast where we help you speak easy and listen better. I'm Lucy, your language loving host.
And I'm Marco, your friendly co-host with a cup of tea and a bunch of stories to share. Whether you're walking to work, cooking dinner, riding the train, or just chilling at home, thanks for spending time with us today.
We know that learning English can sometimes feel overwhelming, but that's why we're here. This podcast is designed for you, our awesome English learners who want to improve your listening skills in a fun, friendly, and relaxed way.
We keep it real, we keep it casual, and we keep it useful. We talk, you listen, and together we build your confidence in English. You can think of us as your English friends in your ears.
And today's topic is something everyone can relate to. It's something we all crave, need, and value in life. Friendship.
Friendship. It's what keeps us grounded, keeps us laughing, and picks us up when life knocks us down. Whether it's that one best friend who knows all your secrets or a group chat full of memes and love, friendship matters.
Today we're going to talk all about it. We'll start by teaching you some really useful vocabulary and expressions related to friendship. Then we'll dive into some personal stories, reflect on the deeper meaning of friendship, and have a relaxed, real conversation using natural, everyday English.
Vocabulary time.
Let's kick things off with vocabulary. Here are some expressions and idioms you'll hear in English conversations about friendship.
All right, first up, a shoulder to cry on.
This phrase means a person who gives you emotional support, especially when you're sad or going through a difficult time.
For example, when my dog passed away, my roommate was a real shoulder to cry on. She just listened and let me cry it out.
It doesn't mean someone you literally cry on, by the way, although that might happen too. It just means someone who's there for you emotionally. Next, to hit it off.
This means to get along really well with someone from the very first meeting.
For instance, Lucy and I hit it off the moment we met. We were both laughing within 5 minutes.
True story. We met at a radio workshop and couldn't stop talking about podcasts. Now, here's one that's a little negative, but important to know. A fair weather friend.
This is someone who's only around when things are going well, but disappears when you need them most.
Ugh, yes. Nobody wants a fair weather friend. Example, after I lost my job, some of my so-called friends stopped calling. Turns out they were just fair weather friends.
Another useful one, to be there for someone. It means to support someone during hard times.
Like this. When my mom was in hospital, my best friend called every day to check on me. She was really there for me.
And finally, to drift apart. This describes when two people slowly lose connection over time, not because of a big fight, but just because life takes you in different directions.
Example, after university, we all got jobs in different cities and kind of drifted apart.
Remember, we'll use all of these naturally in today's chat, so don't worry if you didn't memorize them right away. The more you listen, the more they'll stick.
So, Marco, tell me, do you still keep in touch with your childhood friends?
A few, yeah. My best mate from elementary school is still in my life. We don't talk every day, but when we do, it feels like no time has passed.
I love that. Childhood friendships have this magic, don't they? They're built on silly games, secrets, and snack time alliances.
Absolutely. I remember riding bikes with my friend Alex for hours. We built a spy club and had secret codes. You?
Ooh. I had a best friend named Sarah. We were inseparable. We made up dances, built pillow forts, and even tried to write a book together when we were 10.
That's amazing. Are you still in touch?
Not really. We drifted apart after high school. I moved to London, she moved to Scotland, and life just happened.
That's so common, isn't it? We change, we grow, and sometimes our paths don't cross anymore. But those friendships still matter.
They really do. Sarah taught me how to be kind, how to share, how to listen. That's stayed with me.
All right, listeners, time for a quiz. You've got 5 seconds to think before we give the answer. Ready?
What does to drift apart mean?
It means to slowly lose contact with someone over time.
What does it mean to hit it off with someone?
It means you got along really well right from the start.
Let's shift gears. Adult friendships, so much trickier, right?
Big time. As kids, you just say, hey, want to play? And you're best friends by lunch. As adults, it's all scheduling, awkward small talk, and dodging social anxiety.
And don't forget the exhaustion. After a long day, even texting back feels like a full-time job.
So true, but making new friends is possible. I met one of my closest friends at a language exchange. We bonded over dumplings and anime.
That's such a great way to connect. Shared hobbies, shared passions. That's the secret sauce.
So, listeners, if you're learning English, join a meetup, an online group, or even a class. Language learning is the perfect excuse to meet people.
Let's practice the vocab together. I'll say the phrase, you say the meaning out loud.
To be there for someone.
Yes, to offer emotional support.
Fair weather friend.
Correct. Someone who leaves when things get tough.
To hit it off.
Awesome. To get along really well from the start. Let's get a bit deeper. Have you ever had a toxic friendship?
Yes, and it took me years to realize it. This person always complained, never supported me, and left me feeling drained every time we met.
I know the feeling. I had a friend who constantly made little comments criticizing me, comparing me to others. It was exhausting.
But we often feel guilty for stepping away, don't we?
Yes. But friendship should feel safe and kind. Boundaries are necessary, even in close relationships. Listeners, remember this. You deserve friends who lift you up, not weigh you down.
Let's pause for a moment of reflection. Think about your friendships.
Who brings joy into your life, who makes you laugh, supports your dreams, and listens when you need to vent?
And are you being a good friend to them too? Friendship is a two-way street.
Maybe today's the day to send a message, reconnect, say thank you, start the conversation
Okay, last and final quiz time.
with a shoulder to cry on.
Someone who gives you emotional comfort when you're upset.
What's a toxic friend?
Someone who drains your energy and brings negativity.
Wow, hours flew by.
It really did. And we hope your ears are smiling after all that listening practice.
We covered a lot: vocabulary, real life stories, personal reflections, and practical English phrases.
Make sure to review the new vocabulary, use them in your own conversations, and most importantly, practice kindness and connection.
Follow us, subscribe, and leave us a message. We love hearing from you.
And remember, you can always speak easy. Bye for now.